someone along the way told you, hey man, hey Brandon, things are not going to be as easy as they're in college. Like the firm, when you get into the real world, the firms are going to work you to death. You're going to be doing 60-hour, 80-hour weeks. And that's going to be your life forever. And so I think, talk to me about that transition from leaving that program and then kind of heading into the real world, because you were kind of hearing that in one ear, and I think out of one ear and maybe with one eye, but out of the other eye, you're kind of sort of still had your eyes set on something there, and you had some early experiences, early professional experiences that I think really sort of painted the direction you started to ultimately take.
Yeah, great question. So yeah, I don't know if it was directly told to me, it probably was, but just they had this notion of, they painted this picture that was going to be this nightmare horror story: work 60, 80 hours a week, get paid for 40. You're just kind of a CAD monkey type thing where they don't necessarily value right at first. And I just thought, there's no way. I want some life balance there. So early in my career, I made the decision. I think part of it too is I just didn't maybe have the confidence then on. I had some other friends in the group that were like, they really did well. And I actually did well too. I kept up with them, but they just had a little bit of confidence, maybe more experience. And they ended up going to those types of jobs. One went to Denver, another went to San Francisco, type of a thing, working for these big firms. I ended up going I did an internship the year previous to that, to me graduating, at a design build firm. And honestly, like a couple months into that already, I was like, this is probably not what I'm going to do. But guess what I ended up doing? A year later, kind of took the easy route. I thought this might give me a better path to at least have more freedom, because they had never hired a designer before. So I started a job at a design build firm. I don't even know if it'd be called a firm, a construction company that happened to hire me as a designer. And I was bored after 3 months. And then fast forward 3 years later, I was still there. They went out of business, and then I had to find another job. So I was unemployed for a few months until I found through a temp agency. I worked for an architecture firm, multidisciplinary, in town in Salt Lake City. And it was going to be 2 weeks as far as all they needed my help for, and ended up being about a 4-month stint. And I was thinking, okay, they're going to end any day now. I didn't know when, and starting to look for other jobs. Like, I got to find a full-time. They were like, we can't hire you full-time. So found a firm in Las Vegas that literally the day they gave me the job that I accepted, when I went to work at MHTN, which is this architecture firm, they let me go. So I was like, it was meant to be.